guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see in the title today, I am going to be giving you guys baddie on a budget with drugstore makeup. All of the products I've used on my face today is strictly from the drugstore. Like, I just want to say that I am super impressed. Like, this is just, even down to the eyebrows, guys. Like, I have never seen my makeup look this good. Very flawless, very, like, I am in love. And like I said in my other previous videos, as I keep doing makeup and as I keep putting, you know, content out there, I keep getting better and better. And I'm really starting to see that it's just like, oh my gosh, like, my makeup looks so good. Like, I'm gonna get a little closer so you guys can see. This is just, I'm super impressed. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. But it's most definitely, you guys need to subscribe. Subscribe for this content, subscribe for the growth, subscribe for the improvement. Like, this is just giving me everything that I need right now. But let's get into the video. So before I dive right in, I just wanted to, a little quick disclaimer. This is a video that I am super excited about doing, just because a lot of times when we watch makeup tutorials on YouTube, these girls are using all this expensive products and they're using the best of the best that's being sent to them, and you often feel like you can't achieve these looks with just basic drugstore cosmetics. And I am here to prove that wrong to you guys right now. Just before I get in, of course, I did my eyebrows off camera like I always do. Now, I know y'all noticed the difference in my eyebrows. Like, they look so good. They did take a long time for me to do, but that's just because I took my time and I really wanted to make sure the eyebrows looked really good. So with that being said, the product that I used for my eyebrows, which has now become my holy grail for eyebrows, like, I am not going to use anything else. You know, I always tried to find a bunch of different products that just did not work out for me, and this is it. This is it right here, guys. I'm gonna try to like focus it a little bit. My nails look crazy, but this is the NYX eyebrow gel in the color Espresso. This is so bomb, guys. Like, look at this. Oh my god, like, my eyebrows look so, like, I can't wait to see how everything gets tied together with my makeup. I'm going to go ahead and spray myself with this e.l.f. oil control primer mist, and this is just like, I was super excited when I went and brought these products because I just, like, number one, I just love getting new products, and I just was like, I was excited just because I want to see how these products do. I've never used a primer mist before, so I'm interested to see how that's gonna go. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna push my hair back and I'm just gonna spray my face. Wait, let's see. Ooh, so it's very like like it gets on you. Like, it definitely gets, ooh, yeah, it comes on really strong, guys. So, and this is a water-based primer. I'm just gonna do, yeah, so all right, I'm just gonna let, I like it. It's fancy. Okay, e.l.f. So this is the oil control primer, guys. I'm just gonna let it dry up a little bit, and then I am going to be trying some new foundation, some drugstore foundation. I heard that these foundation, well, this foundation is like the best of the best for drugstore foundations. So I'm definitely like excited to try this out as well. I am going to be using the colors 365 in Nutmeg and 356 in Warm Coconut, and that's only because I ordered these offline and I wasn't able to like test out and see what was my exact color. So I just brought two just to see. I might have to mix because I feel like the Warm Coconut is going to be a little bit light, so I'll just mix it. And even I got a darker color for when the summertime comes, I can still have. So okay, have that, and I'm just gonna see I'm going to go in, oops, I dropped something, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sephora brush. I don't know the number right now. So I'm gonna try the warm coconut on this side and just see. Okay, this is kind of light. So I did do a good job with buying 2 foundations. So I'll just put this on as a base. And then I'll probably go in again with the nutmeg, just a little bit over it. But for the most part, this foundation, and this one is the matte poreless, because I have really oily skin. This is good so far. Okay, so far so good. I don't want to mess my eyebrows up. Like, I did such a good job with my eyebrows, guys. I'm so proud of myself. Warm coconut might actually, was that warm coconut that I just tried, or this nutmeg? Okay, no, it was definitely warm coconut. I was confused. So I think being that I've been in the house, I'm kind of lighter. Haven't really been in the sun that much. That was too much. Okay, I went ahead and put entirely too much foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add it on this side. I'm gonna add a little bit more over here. And I heard this foundation does oxidize, so we'll see. So far so good, guys. Like, the coverage is pretty good too. I told you guys in my last video, I'm in the transition right now of like getting my skin together and getting rid of my dark marks. So this is definitely like, okay. And it's going on, like, it's not thick or anything. I really like it so far. Okay, so now that I have done my foundation, I'm going to hurry up and do my contour just really quickly. I'm using the same Fenty stick. I wasn't able to find another contour stick. So I know Fenty is not Drugstore, but now that we have that done, I am going to be doing something a little bit different this time. I'm not going to be using the LA Pro concealer like I always do. I got some new concealer, and it is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the color Medium Beige. So I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. And I'm just gonna, I want that extra like pop, and this is definitely gonna give me that. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm also, usually I do 2 concealers under my eye because I do want that brightness, and I feel like the color Fawn doesn't really give that brightness. But I can see right now that I might not even have to use 2 concealers anymore. Like, this is completely changing the game. That I kind of put a lot of concealer on my nose, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and blend that all out. So again, that was the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in the color Medium Beige. Okay, so now that I have blended out all of my concealer and my contour, this is how the concealer looks. I definitely think that it has brightened up my face. I don't need to put a second concealer now. At this point, I am going to bake this out with AIRSPUN loose face powder in the color translucent. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, translucent. Now, I heard that this is like the holy grail of drugstore setting powders, so we're about to see. This wet and wild bronzer in the color What's Shady Beaches. I almost cursed. So now that I have set my contour and my highlight with the bronzer and the AIRSPUN, I'm going to use these NYX. Well, I don't know which one I'm going to use. I have this NYX Ultimate Edit palette in the color Warm Neutrals, and then I have this e.l.f. palette. It's like a little mini palette. It's so cute, and this is in the color Cream and Sugar. I think that I feel like I always use colors like this, so I'm going to take a risk today, and I am going to just do some quick neutral eyes. I don't want to do too much, so I'm going to go ahead with this brown color right here, and I'm just going to use that as my transition. Oh gosh, okay, so before I do that, I picked up a little goodie, a little oldie but goodie. I am going to use this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk. Now, a lot of makeup girls, a lot of YouTube girls who do makeup know that this is the old trick to, you put this as a base on your eyelids just to have your eyeshadow have that like high pigmentation. So now that I am done my eyeshadow, originally I said that I wasn't gonna go too hard with the eyeshadow, but I ended up just doing this. I like it. I found myself getting more and more creative when it comes down to eyeshadow, and I honestly don't really try to suppress or fight off my creative ideas. I just kind of go along with it as the video goes, just because I don't want to just kind of close myself in a box and just stick to like stick to the same kind of look. So I try to like expanding my horizon just a little bit. I do really like how this eyeshadow came out. It looks really good. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face, and I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild MEGAGLO highlighting powder in the color Precious Petals, and I'm just gonna go ahead. As you guys know, I was using the Kim Kardashian West highlighter, and I'm like, it's time for a change. If I can just open this thing, it's kind of difficult for me to open. Okay, let's see. But what do you guys think of this eyeshadow? I definitely feel like, oh my god, my nails, I knew my nails done so bad. I definitely feel like this thing does not, finally. I definitely feel like the primer definitely gave everything a pop. We'll go ahead and, oh god, okay. I forgot to add my blush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that really quickly. Just because I feel like blush just kind of like puts, I don't know what it does for the face. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of blush. Kind of give it a little color. Okay. I think that's enough blush. I don't really need too much. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and, where did my highlighter go? Oh, right here. Gonna go ahead and continue to use the highlighter. Really, okay. This is giving like a real like subtle glam. It's giving real subtle glam. I don't want to overdo it with the highlight. Okay, but I do want it to be like a glazed donut. So, okay, I think that is it for the highlight. I'm going to go ahead and use, let's try some, let's do something different. I'm going to be using this NYX matte professional liquid eyeliner. Let's do something different. I'm feeling really bold today, guys. So this is all drugstore products that I'm using. And this is just, let's see. Yes, I love a good liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna first do my mole. I love doing a little mole right there. Just give it, and let's just go ahead and so I went ahead and put the white under my eye and added a little bit more of the eyeshadow underneath my eye. I did that off camera. I finished my other wing eyeliner now. I'm still learning with the eyeliner, so I'm just, you know, practice makes perfect, and that's the best that I can say about that. I went ahead and I also did my eyelashes off camera. Now, if you guys don't notice, but you can't really see the underneath, like it doesn't look like how I was complaining from before, and that's because I decided to cut my eyelashes into 3 parts and just place them on like after. And it's just like, I know girls have been doing that before, but I don't know why I haven't thought of it. But now that I did think of doing it, it's just like, it's my go-to thing now. Now I don't have to worry about the eyelashes, because I was complaining in a few of my videos that I didn't really like how it looked. I felt like it looked really like messy, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and just spray my face. Oh, almost dropped it. Using this matte finishing long lasting setting spray. And I'm using a lot of matte things because I do have really oily skin, and usually by the time I'm like done with all my makeup and I'm putting on my lip, my face starts to oil up. But I don't really notice that with the Fit Me foundation and also the oil control primer that I use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just spray just a little bit now. I'm just kind of like, okay. I like this setting spray because it's like, it's misty. Like I told you guys in the beginning of the in the video, the primer was a little bit more like intense. This is just like a mist just to finish the makeup off. I'm going to go ahead and use this NYX lip pencil in the color Club Hopper. Now this is like, I've been trying to find the perfect brown lip liner ever since I lost my CHESSNUT MAC lip liner RIP, because that was like my favorite go-to thing. So this is kind of like a purple. So with that being said, I'm just going to use it very lightly because I have yet to find the perfect brown lip liner for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and just lightly do it. You see, like it's like a purple. And I'm just gonna kind of like, I don't really like that purple look. So I'm just gonna do it lightly and then kind of like smudge it out for like more of like a natural look. Kind of lightly. And just kind of like smudge it out just because I don't want it to look as purple. It kind of looks like a little bit like of a lip tint. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and, to be honest with you guys, I'm just gonna grab a random lip gloss out of my makeup bag just to see. Hopefully I find something like nude, not really too much. I don't want a lot of color. Okay, so I found these two. I'm not sure where I got them from, but it says it's like a lip plumper. This one I feel like might be a little less. Let's see. I feel like this is gonna be too pink. Okay, this is kind of giving me like a clear. I don't want to do too much with the lip just because like I don't want to take away from the eye makeup. And I'm just gonna put a little bit just so my lips won't look as dry. Then I found another one. I'm gonna go ahead and go over it just because this is that like nude. Yeah, it kind of gives it that like, see, I don't really like lip gloss, guys. So I'm just gonna dab it up a little bit to kind of give it that like natural. And this is it. This is the final look on my Drugstore makeup. I am a huge fan now of Drugstore. That's just really all I have to say, honestly, because I feel like my makeup looks better than when I use my usual products, my MAC foundation and like other concealers. Like, this is the best I've seen my makeup since I've been like doing makeup. I'm super happy with the end result. And it just goes to show that you can be a baddie on a budget, because to be honest, I think I probably spent $40 on all of the items that I brought. Yes, let's get into the Drugstore.